Did you know that Donald Trump is constantly losing all his lawsuits? Not only Trump, but his executive, Devin Nunes, is also a big loser. In this video, we're going to watch the recent loss of Trump's executive in the federal court. Stay tuned to the end of the video to know about all the details of the lawsuit and why he lost. Not only does Donald Trump constantly lose lawsuit after lawsuit, getting sanctioned and filing all these different court cases, but everyone in Donald Trump's orbit is also a tremendous loser in all respects, especially when it comes to filings in federal courthouses. And as an example, Devin Nunes, the old Jim Jordan who served as a member of Congress in 2018, would basically do anything Donald Trump instructed him to do and try to cover up for all of Donald Trump's different chicanery in any circumstance. Devin Nunes, you may recall, felt like a really tough guy in the 2018-2019 era. And so as reporters performed a very big expose and very clever expose that Devin Nunes' tales about himself didn't conform with reality. Devin Nunes would launch defamation cases against a variety of people. He even filed a lawsuit against a Twitter account that we believe was called Like Devin Nunes Cow or Devin Nunes Cow. This is not the case we wish to discuss. Now we'll talk about a case that Devin Nunes just lost in a federal courthouse in Iowa, in the Northern District of Iowa, where a Trump-appointed federal judge, Charles Joseph Williams, just dismissed a defamation lawsuit filed by Devin Nunes against Hearst Media Company. U.S. District Court Judge C.J. Williams found Tuesday that the statements in writer Ryan Lizza's essay, Devin Nunes' family farm is hiding a politically explosive secret, were essentially true. The judge ruled that the decision was fatal to the lawsuits filed by the Nunes, his relatives, and the corporation that used to run the dairy, New Star Farms. The assertion that New Star knowingly used undocumented labor is substantially objectively true, wrote Williams, a Trump appointee. Lisa, the article's experienced political writer, joins Politico in 2019 as chief Washington correspondent and co-author of Politico Playbook. Williams stated in a 101-page decision announced Tuesday that evidence gathered during the dispute revealed that the farm employed multiple laborers who submitted names and social security numbers that did not match Social Security Administration data. This court ordered the SSA to verify the SSNs of all disclosed New Star Farms employees, Williams explained. Of those employees who New Star plaintiffs employed on or before September 30, 2018, 243 of the 319 employees' names, dates of birth, and SSNs did not match SSA records. Williams further stated that the farm was warned about such mismatches, accept outdated credentials, and failed to properly complete papers required to verify that personnel were authorized to operate in the United States. The judge ruled that 6 New Star employees who were subpoenaed by Hearst and requested to show identity and work permission documents finally used their Fifth Amendment rights against self-incrimination. Williams also stated that New Star has never used E-Verify, the Department of Homeland Security's voluntary program for verifying workers' eligibility for employment. In a deposition in the case, Nunes, who left Congress last year to become CEO of Trump's social media venture, Trump Media and Technology Group, called E-Verify a failed program that does not work and is discriminatory, according to the judge. However, Williams pointed out that Nunes praised the same program in a 2019 Fox News interview and suggested that it would be made mandatory. It's worked really well, Nunes stated. And that means if everyone was certified by the government that everyone working for you is in fact here on a legal permit, that would be fantastic in the long run. Stephen Bliss, the attorney who represents Nunes, his relatives and the farm, did not respond to a message seeking comment on the ruling. Nunes has the option of appealing the judge's decision to the 8th Circuit Court of Appeals in St. Louis. Williams rejected Nunes' lawsuit against Lisa and Hearst in 2020. However, an 8th Circuit panel reinstated the case, ruling that Lisa could have republished his story in 2019 by tweeting it out. Williams stated in his amended judgment that Nunes had not provided evidence to support the conclusion that the 2019 tweet amounted to republishing the news. Lisa refused to comment on the decision. A Hearst spokeswoman did not immediately reply to a request for comment. The actions against Hearst and Lisa were part of a flurry of at least 10 cases Nunes launched against media organizations, journalists, and critics he claimed to be defaming him beginning in 2019. The most well-known action demanded $250 million from Twitter. Republican political consultant Liz Meir and unidentified persons behind the Twitter accounts Devin Nunes' mum and David Nunes' cow. In 2020, a Virginia judge dropped Twitter from the litigation. In 2021, another judge ordered the claim against Meir and her firm to be dismissed. The lawsuit against the administrators of the anonymous Twitter accounts is still ongoing. We should also remember that Devin Nunes is currently the CEO of Donald Trump's Truth Society, where he has overseen failure after failure after failure. So, another Trump loss has been granted and the case has been dismissed. We'll see. Nunes may try to appeal, but we don't think he has a chance, after all of the evidence had been uncovered through depositions and other means. Let us know in the comments section what you think about Devin Nunes' multiple cases. If you enjoyed this video, please check out our other videos. Until then, stay tuned.